If you've ever wondered why your faith feels strong on Sunday, but it disappears by Monday, you're not alone. This is about daily worship and why it keeps slipping through our fingers. Sunday mornings, they feel real, right? The singing, sermon, the sense that God is close. And then Monday comes. That alarm goes off, the inbox fills up, the commute starts, and that feeling, it's just gone, like it never happened. And here's where it gets real discouraging. You start to wonder if Sunday was even real, or if God only exists in that hour, in that building, with that music, and the rest of the week is just you on your own. Now, if your faith feels real on Sunday but completely disappears by Monday afternoon, what you've done is you've separated your life in a way that the Bible never does. Let's talk about that. We've all done this. We treat worship like a tank. We fill it up on Sunday and then spend it down through the week. And by Wednesday, that tank is empty. And by Friday, we're just running on obligation. And by Sunday, we're back to fill it up again. It's a cycle that keeps us dependent on a feeling instead of rooted on the truth. I used to live for that Sunday high, and I used to dread the Monday crash. And I thought that gap was just how faith was supposed to work. That God was present on Sunday and I was on my own the rest of the week. And then I sat with Psalm 34. And what most people miss is that David wrote this in the middle of the lowest, most desperate moments of his life. He wasn't in a sanctuary. He was hiding from King Achish of Gath. And you can read that account in 1 Samuel 21. Faking madness just to survive. And from that place he writes this: I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. Do you see what he did there? At all times. Not at church times, not at the good mood times. At all times. David isn't describing a feeling. He's describing posture. Praise here is the response of a man who has been delivered, who trusts that the same God who once saved him is present in the next crisis and then the one after. This is what theologians and writers of spiritual formation call a devotional life. Not a Sunday event you attend, but a practiced orientation towards God that shapes everything else. Paul puts it plainly in Romans 12:1. Therefore I urge you, brothers, on account of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God, which is your spiritual service of worship. Not the hour, the whole life. A 17th century monk named Brother Lawrence described this same thing in Practicing the Presence of God, one of the most enduring books in Christian history. His insight, real simple. Think about this. Hear this. Every ordinary task, washing dishes, carrying wood, can be done in the conscious awareness of God. That's spiritual discipline at the heart of daily life. True worship in Scripture isn't limited to an event you attend. It's shaped by the way we live. Every ordinary part of your week. The dishes, the commute, that difficult conversation, the quiet moments that are running through your head before bed. All of it is lived before God who is present in all of that. The Sunday service is where you receive that truth. The rest of the week is where you live it out. We don't have to manufacture spiritual feelings on Monday. We can anchor ourselves to what is already true. That God who met us on Sunday is the same God present on Monday in the traffic, and on Wednesday afternoon in that meeting that you're dreading attending, and Friday night when you collapse because you're exhausted. We can start seeing every moment as lived before Him, not performed for Him, just lived in His presence. Your faith doesn't disappear on Monday. You just stop looking for God outside of Sunday. Start looking for Him in the ordinary. He's already there. Now, you might be sitting here saying, okay, Tripp, it all sounds good, buddy, but the real world makes this a whole lot tougher than you think it is. And that's true, and I get it. So let's take one step in the right direction this week. Pick one moment each day, just one, and say, Lord, I see you here. This is sometimes called the breath prayer, a short prayer that helps you practice being aware of God's presence. That's it. Don't got to do more. That's the beginning of worship that doesn't stop at the church door when you're walking out. And Christians have prayed short, repeated prayers for centuries, especially in seasons of fear, suffering, and uncertainty. In the middle of the storm. Those prayers have helped people turn their attention back to Christ and hold fast to the hope that they have in Him. Feeling distant from Christ is nothing new, and it's something that can be damaging. So if you're there or worried about landing there, I got you. I put together a short audio from Scripture to help you carry His presence into your whole week. Drop 7 down in the comments and I'll send that to you, my gift to you. Now, the Christian journey, it's a walk, step by step. And let's keep walking with Him together now by watching this video. Let's watch it together. I'll see you over there.